to waste in my disgrace. Stuck in my head again. Feels like I'll never leave this place. There's no escape. I'm my own worst enemy.
Good morning, Staten Island. We have a pretty interesting show today, advising people not to drink and drive. Here's Dante Alligari. Hi, Dante. So we did a little research and found out you were in jail the other day. What happened?
Unfortunately, I was. I made the wrong decision by drinking and trying to drive home. I regret it so much.
Well, did you get physically hurt?
No, thank God.
So why do you regret it so much?
Because I got pulled over and spent the night in jail. A cop by the name of Virgil pulled me over and brought me in.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how jail was.
Well, there were 9 floors of cells. I was placed on the 3rd floor called Gluttony. Before Virgil brought me to my cell, he showed me the 9 floors. Each floor was for a different crime. In each cell, there was only one person, and they looked like they would rather be dead.
Ooh, pretty harsh. Which was the worst floor?
The 9th floor was the worst. The warden was on that floor, too. That was the treachery floor. When Virgil brought me up there, the warden was complaining to a cop about how bored he is all day because he has no one to talk to. And all the people in the jail cells were scared to talk or even move.
Why is that?
Because the warden abuses the worst 3 men on the floor, and nobody wants to be one of those 3 men. So they just sit in silence and don't move.
That's harsh. So what about all the other floors? What was happening on those?
Well, I'll give you a quick example. When you first walked up to the precinct, there was a long line of criminals waiting to get in. Virgil took me to the front of the line, where there was a huge guy telling people which floor to go to.
I wouldn't want to be on that line. What was one of the floors like?
Well, all the people that had cheated on their better halves was placed on the 2nd floor. So when I was walking through, I realized that's where they placed the couples. They placed the couples in cells right next to each other, which meant they were so close but unfortunately isolated from each other. It was basically torture.
Wow, that's terrible. Okay, well, we have Virgil on the other line, so thanks for your time, Dante. Here's Virgil. Hi, Virgil.
Hello, thanks for having me.
First off, what do you do for a living?
I'm a cop. I bring people to my precinct for whatever crimes they commit.
Well, Dante recently told me that your boss isn't the best guy to work for.
Absolutely not. I hate him.
Who's your boss?
Warden Kennedy.
Well, tell me a little about him.
Well, first off, he's constantly complaining because all he wants to do is rule over people, yet being the retard that he is, he's the only reason he can't rule anymore.
Dante gave us his view on why he can't rule anyone. But let's ask you, what's he doing that's making him not be able to rule anyone?
He scares everyone because of his one rule. The 3 toughest guys on the floor are nothing compared to me. That's the quote he lives by. So whoever he thinks are the worst 3 men, he abuses them. So that makes every other prisoner scared to do anything at all.
Sounds like he's just making things worse for himself.
Yes, because he is only chaining himself to the ground and making it harder and harder to escape the isolation that he has brought upon himself. He is isolated because nobody wants to talk to or even look at him because they are scared of him.
Okay, thank you, Virgil. Well, that should keep you guys from drinking and driving, or even committing any felony. Talk to you, everyone, tomorrow. Stay classy, Staten Island.
You did good.